Welcome to gtownforge. This is our second video. This week we're going to be making these. These are bottle openers. We will be using a piece of just junk stock that I have. That's what the majority of these videos are going to be. They're going to just be junk stock videos because that's what I have a lot of. So, first thing we're going to do, just like last time, is we're going to cut the steel and then work on, first, we're going to flatten this, then we'll roll it up. Then we'll hold this in the tongs, and we will do something fancy with the handle. It might not be a twist. It'll probably be a twist, though. So, I'm going to light the forge and get back to you. Alright, so our metal is all heated up. I'm going to cut it to the length, and then we're going to work on flattening that one side for the tip. Alright, so we got our piece. We're going to heat it back up, and we're going to take this bit and flatten it out right here. Alright, so the steel is heated. I'm going to get it out of the forge and start flattening that side. Alright, so you see it's flattened, pretty thin, and we're going to curl it, and then, yeah. Alright, so you're heating up the steel, and to make that loop that you're going to use for popping the bottle, it can be kind of tough to get it even. Alright, y'all, so look, we got this beautiful twist. We're going to go to the back, loop it, twist it, square off the center a little bit, twist the center, then we're done. Alright, so we got our tip to a point. We're going to continue to thin that out and make it more of a point. After that, we'll pull that tip around and to a loop, and then loop what's left of it around to this centerpiece. Also, if you can hear the kids outside and the ice cream truck, just ignore them. They're just kids from the neighborhood over to play with my little brother, so. starting at that little handle loop at the end. And yeah, we're gonna put it back in the fire and finish that up. Alright, so we finished that handle loop. It's a little crooked and cockeyed, so we're going to straighten that, square off the center, and twist it, and then do the finishing touches bits. Alright, so we finished the loop, we finished the handle, we squared off the center, and now we're gonna put it in the vise and twist it. Then, of course, the finishing touches. We're gonna wire wheel it, we're gonna heat it up with the propane torch, and put a little bit of beeswax on it, which keeps it from rusting. Remember, rule of thumb if you're learning to blacksmith, don't get in the habit of putting your tools on the ground. It's horrible. It's horrible. Always hang it back up. Or your shop looks like this. It's horrible. Alright, so we finished everything. We're just gonna we're gonna quench this. So what we're gonna do is now we're done, we're gonna quench this. And we're gonna shut off the forge. And I'm gonna get back to you as soon as we're ready to do the finishing touches. Alright, so here's our piece. Alright, so here's our piece. We're gonna quickly wire wheel it just to make it shiny and to get rid of all that forge scale. So, I'm gonna strap it in, put on our earmuffs and our face shield because safety first, and wire wheel that really quick. Alright, so we're gonna grab it and flip it over and then do the other side. But doesn't that already look 1,000 times better than it did? before, after. So, I wire wheel all of my pieces when I'm done. It just helps bring out the twists, and it just looks loads better in the end. Alright, so this is our finished piece. It's all very shiny, all very pretty. We're gonna quickly heat it up with the acolyte torch. Acetylene torch. Alright, so this is our finished shiny piece. We're gonna heat it up with the torch and rub some beeswax on it. It keeps it from rusting. It's just a good thing to do with all your pieces. Alright, our torch is lit. It's not very much heat either. It's just run it up, run it down a couple of times. We don't want to heat it up enough that it ruins the quenching and makes it soft, but we just want to heat it up enough that we can take this little ball of beeswax and melt the beeswax onto it. It just helps like condition the steel. So now to the other side. Fire. Alright, so we are done with the oil and the thing. It is still pretty nasty and oily, so after you've finished oiling it, just go quickly back over it with the torch, just to help it sink in with that heat. Alright, and once that's done, grab it with your tongs, your vice grips, whatever, and just put it in the water once, twice, thrice. It'll have a little bit of extra beeswax on it, but if it resists water, that's kind of what you want. Yeah. So then just take a rag, wipe it off, and we're done. Alright, y'all. Thank you for watching. I hope that you will subscribe and like the video, and hope you enjoy the content that I'm putting out. I want you guys to put in the comments what you want me to do next week. Between a double hook, like I demonstrated last week when we were demonstrating the S hook, or just anything else you can think of. We'll try to get it done. Alright, bye.